Hello and welcome back to what is still a very snowy Calmsden Farm. We have loaded up the contracting trailer with our canola because the price is actually at its best. So rather than skipping through and trying to get the other corn contract complete even, decided just to let it tick away and get some money in from our crops. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get this lot sold. Need to also go and check on the production of the beer, and hopefully that is at a point where we can get that contract complete, done, out the way, and then we need to shift some silage bales into the barn. We've now got space for them, and yeah, it's going to be an odd jobs sort of day. We may skip through into the second part of November, see what that brings, if there's any work for us to do. But yeah, it's just this winter sort of jobs really. There's no real field work that can be done. Crops are in the ground where possible, and yeah, we just need to plod on and start getting into the spring, I think. So I will see you at Farm Store Bay 2. Right then, let's get it dumped. So you can see the money is rocketing up, which is always nice to see. So what we're going to end up with, 56k. Lovely. Right, I'll head back up to the farm, get another load, and yeah, let's get the canola all sold. Another load collected in the glitchy trailer. I don't know why it's doing that. It's yeah, maybe it's I haven't got a clue, honestly. So we've got auto drive doing this one. Saves us putting the effort in. So it's not liking the snow though, to be fair. Right, I think we will we will take over. And yeah, it's always when you're recording. Now I can't find my mouse, and it's just all gone wrong today. As we tip this load though, I will say that you have to, the mod, the real colour and dirt mod is brilliant. I mean, look at the snow all over the trailer and the tractor, and yeah, it does look very, very good. Right, another 56k in. How much have we got left in the silo? 3,972. Okay, right. The other thing that we need to look at was the price of eggs. I think that's at its best. 2551 November, 2581, 2612. So that'll be going to the farmer's market, Cotswold store. So we'll head back up, get the remaining bit of canola, and we'll see you when we're loading up the trailer with the eggs. I have to say that I was always a bit skeptical about auto drive, and you know, thinking it was not lazy, but yeah, I like to do things myself. However, the realism of seeing a tractor driving around the map on its own, unaided most of the time, it is brilliant, and I'm very glad that I put the hours in to create the route. And yeah, whoa, tank slapper. There we go. Right, so eggs need loading. We've got 1, 2, 3 pallets worth of eggs, I think. So we'll get them done, and we'll head on up to the sell point. Right, after a nice steady drive, honest, we are here at the Cotswold Store Farmers Market, which is just round the corner. Yeah. So we've got 10,000 litres of honey and 4,947 litres of eggs. I put the partial pallet on because I thought we might as well, as the price is good. So let's get that lot gone and see what we get for all of that. £31,032. Brilliant. So the money is looking rather good again. I am contemplating putting in another chicken coop, and need to have a look where we can do that. So I think what I'm going to do is take this back to the yard, and then what we'll do is we'll head up to the brewery. I'll check on that, probably off camera, and yeah, then we'll go from there. So we're still stuck on 92% delivered at the brewery. So what we're going to do is just get these bales tucked under the shelter. They don't really need to be covered up, but we'll do it to get them off the field. So let's get those unloaded. Wrong way. And lovely. We will load the others up, but we're not going to move them anywhere. We're just going to wait, because we will sell that load, get them off the field, out of the way, probably in December when the price is good. So we'll just get over here, load them up, and then we'll have a look at placing a chicken coop. Now I think here, I know I said previously about wanting to put a shed here, but the ground is so uneven and there's such a drop between our yard there and here that, yeah, we'd end up with a really big slope. So what I think we will do is, let's just jump into the construction menu and chickens. Now there's 360 in that one, 80 in that one, 360 in there. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, it looks, does it look in keeping with the area? I am not sure. We could maybe move it so it comes across here, so we've still got access to the beehives. I quite like it. It does sort of work. I think if you're looking at it from this sort of angle, yeah, let's go for it. We'll plonk that down there. Let's have a look at what it's done. It's not actually too shabby. Right, well, we better get some chickens in there and get some feed. Brilliant, excellent. Right, see you when we get the feeding done. Right, just topped up the other chicken coop, and this is a perfect job for our New Holland. This is what it was bought for. While the Fent is busy waiting for the corn to process, So stick a beacon on. At least the snow's gone off the ground now, so the flickering has stopped, thankfully. But yeah, this chap's still in shorts, obviously it doesn't feel the cold. So yeah, we'll get back up to the yard, get the chickens, we'll get the trailer loaded up with feed for the chickens, and then get the chickens bought. Right then, so let's get 60 of those. No. Yep. So 120. I think we'll go for 240. Okay, job's a good one. Right. So we can now get them fed. Where's the trigger? Pretty sure it says food trigger there. And we've got the trailer selected. We're not doing a farm sim guy. No, right. I better have a play with this then. So I've had to get me shovel out and dig down to find this. So yeah, because we placed it in free mode, it had buried the trigger, which is interesting. So if we just roll back now, he says, come on, there we go. Oh, I was having a bit of a panic then. But at least that's done and resolved. How much are they going to take? Okay, left us a bit. Brilliant. Right, we'll get this undercover and get back to the brewery probably. I'll see you in a minute. Cheers, mate. Take care. Well, what an interesting discussion that was. So that was a local builder. We've been talking for a few days or a few weeks previously about a new shed, and he phoned me yesterday, said he'd had a job cancelled, and could he come and see me this morning? So obviously accepted that offer. We're going to start constructing a new shed. Going to use this area here, so we'll lose a bit of the field, but that's no real problem. He reckons he can start in the next couple of days. Going to start delivering the equipment. Says it won't take them long because they've got some big kit. So yeah, really happy with that. Yeah, exciting time. So all that cash that we've just made, funnily enough, will be being outlaid on a new shed. But it's growing the farm, so can't grumble too much. Right, well, bit taken aback by that development, so better crack on and see if we can get this contract finished to top up the bank account. Right then, so we're in December, and finally, after some more tweaking of the mod, I have oh good, the snow's back. I have upped the cycles, so you will see for, let me have a look. yeah, so for this one, the one that takes the corn, we've upped the cycles to 1,200 a month, whilst the others are, there we go, right, so that's all running nicely, so they're all up to 1,200 a month. It is struggling to understand that I want it to distribute. Let me just check I have. No, we're selling, so that's good. That'll clear itself in a minute. Yeah, so we've sent the corn back to the silo at the yard. I'm not going to keep that tractor up here any longer than it needs to be. Do need to sort out getting that beer tidied up and sold at some point when the price is good. Oh, the snow's deep around here. But yeah, we really need this snow to clear off because the builders can't work when the ground is frozen, even with the size of the kit that they're going to have. So let's hope that clears soon, and yeah, we'll see when hopefully the snow has cleared. Well, this snow is showing zero sign of stopping anytime soon. I think it's set in for most of the day. One thing I forgot to say is that obviously now that the corn is sold, or been sold, really. Now the corn is being used up in the production chain a bit quicker, we were able to complete on the contract at last. So that's another £21,645 in. That was a bit of a faff, wasn't it? So we are in December, as you know, which means it's barley selling time. So 659 is the best price. We have a look. It's above what it's saying it should be, so we are selling it. So we've got a worker doing that. Spuds still 376 on the increase, so they'll be getting sold next. The corn nowhere near, and what else have we got to get rid of? I mean sell. Silage. We'll probably wait till next month for that. Right, so I think what we'll do, we'll keep an eye on that worker delivering the barley, and yeah, pray that this snow clears off and we can get some equipment delivered. I think I've just heard. Aha, I did. I thought I heard a horn. Well, it looks like the kit has started to arrive, and they weren't wrong. It is some big old kit. Right, I think we're going to have to help unload these. I think they tried to get into the yard, but it's a bit steep for a low loader. So we'll jump in here. Let's get working out how we use this kit. Raise up the shovel. Do you call it a shovel, or is it a blade? Who knows? Right. Get this backed off. Ooh, steady. Make sure it's not going to smack on the ramps. There we go. There's nothing to it really. Right, we'll get this round here. I think that'll do there. Right. I'll jump into the excavator and get this one unloaded as well. Well, I'm like a big kid here. This is really good fun. Right, so I guess we'll just drop that down and leave it there. Driver says he's got to go and get some other kit. Goodness knows what else they've got to get. But yeah, he says he won't be long, and to keep an ear out for him. Right, well, the last two bits of equipment have just arrived. So we've got this massive Caterpillar D10T. So we'll just get that dropped down there. Engine off. I mean, this is huge. They were not messing around when they said they got some big kit. Oh my word. So, and we've got this SD115 Volvo roller. So all of these are by FS Minor, and these are Terra Farm compatible. So what that means is we can use Terra Farm with these machines. So that is going to help us massively with this project. So let's get that shut down, and I think what we need to do is probably mark out the area that we need to level. So let's get on with that. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to watch this worker, who is dressed in his lovely high-vis vest and as close as we can get to a hard hat. So he's just going to drive along roughly where we want to be, and then hopefully if we just drag this through nice and slowly, it's going to mark out where we want to be. You can see the land just starting to deform. Dump all that lot there. So that looks roughly where we want to be. And we can just wheelie over that lot. Start to nudge these forward. Lift the blade up slightly, back that out. Come on, you can do it. So, just get over this bit here. And then what we want to do is we want to be, excuse me, just about by this tree, and we can just spin that around, back it up, and again just start to go back down the other way, nice and slowly, just marking out roughly where we want to be. Just going to lose this corner of the field. which isn't a problem. So that roughly, let me just get out and have a look at that, is the area that we are going to construct our new shed on. So apparently there's a lorry on the way to get some of this stone. We'll have to get the excavator round and get that loaded up when it arrives. Well, it's about 5 o'clock in the evening, and the chaps have left for the day. Quite a few loads of stone sent to the local crusher. And I did have a message from one of the guys saying he forgot to turn the lights off on the dozer, so would we mind? He says it's a bit temperamental on the old throttle for starting, but yeah, it's exciting. There is a fair whack of stones to come out of the ground there and to be taken away, so the guys are going to crack on with that over the next few days and yeah, see how we get on. So that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.